Flashing your favorite point. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, what a game, a rematch of Super Bowl 59 as the Chiefs welcoming the team who beat them for it all, the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. A pickup there, 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And this got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
First down from the red zone. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Throwing again, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, and so what do they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2? Yeah, they know it's their advantage. But once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, good chance they're going to get that stop. Oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Called in by Greg. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
The second down run by Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching a 43. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they face second and long. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Now he starts from the 6, and he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down. Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete on second down. No look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hurts on first down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. Saquon Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hero 15! Yellow!
Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On second down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Barkley gets it on third down. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now Hurts on third and long. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. but that's exactly what happened.
Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Start this one out with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Eagles. Looking at 1st and 10. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, to deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 44-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
43, yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Has room down the left sideline into the red zone. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Now he takes it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
A 7-yard gain.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third and short. Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
On from Pacheco to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Starts the return at the 34. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Philadelphia.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Chiefs.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Running it after the penalty. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 7.
Elliott all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Ertz tucks it, starts running. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Operating from the gun, here's Ertz. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown! Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Yellow, yellow.
Trying again, following the set. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the
Here's Mahomes. He puts some power on a deep one left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He lofts it deep right side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. brings up third down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be fourth down now. Punting unit out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
More yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Try to run with Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to do some window dressing. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Mahomes. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.